Hi guys, I'm Jackie with Jamberry Nails, and I just wanted to show you how quick and easy that can be for you. First thing you'll need is your supplies. So I have a nail file, the buffer block, a cuticle pusher, pair of scissors, an orange stick, and then the wraps. And I've already applied them on all of my other fingers and my big toe, and this is how many I still have left. So goes a long way. This is mermaid tails. I'm very excited to put it on. Oh, and the mini heater. I forgot to mention that. So you'll turn on the mini heater, that's as loud as it gets. It's fantastic. While that's heating up, I like to prep my nail. So I buff a little bit, and then I push my cuticles back. You do not want to have any cuticle on your nail because that will give the wrap something to stick to, and you don't want that to happen because then it won't have a tight seal. Okay, and then you wipe with alcohol wipe just to make sure you have a nice clean surface. Sometimes washing with dish soap before you start this part really gets the oils out of your nail bed. Oil is the enemy here because you want them to have a nice seal. Okay, I'm going to angle the camera down so you can now see what I'm going to do with my nails. Pardon the Paw Patrol table, I'm using my son's. Angle down a little bit. So what I'm going to do is take my nail wrap off the sheet. I'm going to use the pointy end of my orange stick just because, again, you don't want to touch any of your wrap. You don't want to have nails going, or oils going, sorry. And so I'm going to use the orange stick and just pick it off like that. And I'm just going to set it right on my nail bed, barely touching. If you can see it, barely touching. But this way, if I mess up, if I put it in the wrong place, it's a lot easier to just, if I need to lift it up, I can. Heat it for a few seconds. And then I'm going to take my cuticle pusher and I'm going to smooth it out. I prefer this method. It's more user-friendly. I think it gives you a chance to maybe make an error. One thing you'll want to know is that you'll want a gap on the sides of your nail, as you can see right there, because again, you want that seal. I reheat and then I tug. You want that seal because you don't want anything to get under your wrap. So once I tug, make sure there's no wrinkles, super smooth. I'm going to turn off my heater and give this a chance to really cool down. If you let it cool for a second before you file off the excess, it's a lot easier to deal with, and then you won't have any lifting issues. So then you take your file and you file down at a 45-degree angle, only down. If you go up, you'll make the wrap lift. So I file downward, and it's starting to come off on its own. Applying a little bit of pressure here just to make sure it comes off. I think it's time for a new nail file for me. The more grit that you have, the easier it will be for this to come off. There we go. And you can always go through and trim off the edges. If you have anything that is sticking up, you can always trim it off and make sure that it's a nice clean break for you. But there you go. That is the cold application for Jamberry nails. Have a great day.